Hey everybody, it's your old pal Chuck, and I'm back with another review. And today we're taking a look at, from the Transformers Bumblebee Cyberverse Adventures, Dinobots Unite line. This is Deluxe Class Dinobot Slug, sometimes known as Slug, but in Cyberverse he's known as Slug. I got this figure off of Amazon.com, and it's in stock right now at Amazon. Sorta. Basically, it's one of these deals where you buy the figure and they'll ship it out as soon as they get it in stock. They usually are giving now like a month and a half lead time, but from my experience, it ends up being a little bit faster. We're starting off in robot mode, and as you can see, Slug is very close to that classic Dinobot aesthetic. It comes with 3 accessories. This really cool looking tomahawk here, hatchet type of thing, and a double-barreled blaster with a double-barrel blast effect. That's actually some solid plastic, not the cheap rubbery stuff. There's a couple different things you can do with the weapons. If you don't want Slug holding it, they can be stored here in the back. You can also combine the hatchet with the shotgun. There's a slot here in the top. Just slide it in, and there you go. You got a tri-level blaster. You can, of course, peg it in like that. That's basically how it's stored in the Dinobot mode. Let's just remove the weapon just real quick, and we can take a look at the figure a little bit better. The head is on a ball joint. Easiest way I've found to move it is just bring back the dinosaur head a little, and you can maneuver it around like that. Bring it back down. There's a good look at the head. In terms of articulation, waist, ball joint here at the shoulder, swivel at the forearm, single jointed elbow, ball joint at the hips, deep knee bend. Well, that's for the transformation. And of course there is some ankle pivot, so that's really kind of cool to see, and really a fun looking figure. So let's go ahead and get into the transformation. It is a little involved for a Cyberverse figure, but again, this is the deluxe line, so it does tend to be a little more involved. First thing you want to do is come in, and you're not going to fold the fists up. It can't go inward. You're going to push them outward, just like that. And then you're going to rotate at the bicep so that the mushroom cap is facing forward. Next, what you're going to do is go ahead and bring down the arms. There's on this a double hinge right here, so you want to bring it down all the way while folding them up like this so that it fits in the groove. Nothing really pegs in, but there is that natural groove there. So just get that all done. And I'll tell you right now, through the course of transforming the figure, you're going to knock the arms around. It's going to happen. You can fix it up there at the end how you see fit. The next step is we're going to pull upwards on the torso, and that's going to free up this whole section that it will swing forward. The next thing you want to do is push up on this gold chin piece, and this will bring the head back. This will then allow you to go ahead and rotate this whole chest section forward. You want to rotate it all the way so the dinosaur head is facing towards you, and that torso will actually snap into place right there. The next step is bring the top of the dinosaur head back. You're going to see that the bottom of the mouth is in there, so you're going to get in there with a fingernail. Try to bring it forward. If it doesn't work, what really would help is the little hatchet blade, and that'll help get it out and bring it forward. Next, what you want to do is there's a double hinge there, so you're going to bring that head down all the way, swing, close up the horns, swing up the swing forward the paneling there. That'll close everything up, and then what you'll do is rotate the whole thing around just like that. So now the dinosaur head is facing up. And now what you're going to do is you're going to close this whole section back up again. It will snap into place there on the chest, and you have the top of the dinosaur done. Again, oh, by the way, along with the arms, those horns, you're going to knock them around, but you can fix them when they're done. Rotate the figure around at the waist. So now, as you're facing the back of what will be the dinosaur mode, you have these panels facing out. Now this gets really cool. What you want to do first is rotate the feet all the way around, so the tops of the feet are facing what would be down towards the floor. Then flip them forward so the panels slide up just like that. This is going to form the top of the dinosaur. Start bending the knee. This will give you a little bit of room to flip out the back part of the tail. On the left leg, looking at it, but the right leg in execution has the extra tip that's going to just rotate forward. Do the same on this side. Give yourself some room. Keep rotating. And then what you can do now is continue rotating the legs up and peg them together. Just like so. There are two tabs on the inside of the feet that will peg into, two slots on the inside of the feet that will peg into tabs here on the back of dinosaur mode. Get those down. And then finally rotate the rear legs down. Have everything nice and set. Everything should be down on all fours. Again, return the hatchet to its position for weapon mode. You would think that it would slide in a little more towards the back because there's a bit more of a gap, but it doesn't. There's a post here on the top, and there's your weapon storage. And presto changeo, we have Slug in its dinosaur mode. Kind of cool. You go ahead and remove the blast effect so you can see what it looks like without that attached. Really cool dinosaur. Great to have it in the collection. The gold plastic is nice. Really fits in. You have that Neo G1 look, which is what Cyberverse was going for. You can, of course, open the mouth here in dinosaur mode. You might have a little, hey, how you doing? Really not much of articulation in dinosaur mode. You do have the ball joints here in the front. That's from the robot mode, but the rear legs are kind of limited. But I think it's kind of cool. So that's about it for the dinosaur mode. About it for the review. So I will come back at my final thoughts. Slug is a great figure, and I'm really excited to have it as part of my Cyberverse collection. Now, I do find it interesting that they've basically has spread out the Dinobots across the various size classes, with the exception of Grimlock, who's available by this point in all the size classes. That's not necessarily saying that we won't see the other Dinobots in the Deluxe class or Slug in a Warrior class type of situation. And in fact, if I'm not mistaken, we already have seen Slug as a part of a combiner with Megatron. So there you go. Maybe we will see a Deluxe Swoop, or a Warrior class Snarl, or a Deluxe Slag, or Leader class Slag, or whatever they call the bigger sizes in Cyberverse. As I said in the beginning, I got this figure off of Amazon.com, and that's where you can get it if you're interested. And I really think you should be interested. It's a fun figure. So that's about it for the review. If you like this review, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. While I will always appreciate the views, the likes, comments, and subscriptions help communicate to YouTube through their algorithms that my channel is one that should be exalted and held upon high. If you want to make the ultimate sign of support for my channel, please consider joining my Patreon. It is www.patreon.com/ChuckDog1999. Have a little card here in the corner and a hyperlink in the description below. All I ask for is $1 a month, $12 a year. No thrills, no tiers, no special rewards. All you're doing is helping me help me to help you bring figures like Slug to you, as well as keeping up the infrastructure of the channel. But as I always say, if you can't do the $1 a month or $12 a year, your views are more than greatly appreciated. So this is your old pal Chuck for Slug. We will see you next time.